What you mean?
No, why you didn't tell me that you was gonna have my baby here?
I gotta tell you that he gonna be here with his family.
What you mad? You mad? You mad? What you mad for?
That's not my side of the family.
Come on, man. I'm too
Okay.
high.
You need to let me know wherever he go. And he ain't got no bro, I know you ain't gonna.
Yeah, we been swimming. What you talking about? We been on the pool.
That's not okay.
They can be whatever we
Hey, man,
want
don't come
to.
over here blowing my goddamn high, nigga. Shit.
I don't even know you for real, so we're not even gonna go there. We're not even gonna
My
go there.
goddamn high. Just take that shit back across the freeway over there.
My baby.
Don't you got a girlfriend? Why don't y'all go make a baby? Why are
What
you?
that got to do with my baby? Cause I got a girlfriend. What that got to do with my baby?
I don't want her around my kid.
But if you got a boyfriend, it's cool. So you
Why
can bring
are you
a boy.
worried about me? What the fuck?
So you can bring a boy, but I can't bring no girl around.
No,
So I'm paying $1,500 in child support, and I can't see my baby.
no.
See
See what?
See?
Why the fuck is you recording me? See what?
See?
See what?
Don't have kids. Y'all don't have kids.
You weird.
Don't have kids.
And you weird.
$1,500
And you
in
weird.
child support.
And you weird.
$1,500
I
child
don't
support.
give a fuck.
I
You
can't
weird
see my
as fuck.
baby.
No.
$1,500.
In the house. You can see the baby, but not her.
So where's she at?
In the house.
So go get her.
No. You can go see her. I'm not gonna go get nobody. It's cold out here.
$1,500 in child support.
Mm-hmm.
Talking about I got a girlfriend. I can't see my baby because I got a girlfriend. But
No,
you got a
you
boyfriend.
can't.
But
Okay,
you got a
and
boyfriend.
so what?
Don't have kids, bro.
No, you don't have kids.
Y'all don't have kids.
You don't have kids.
Y'all don't want nobody like her. Don't have kids, bro.
Greetings from the east to north to south, and this wicked ass west. The topic, baby mamas. The questions, why you think men avoid baby mamas at all costs? Let's get into it. I'm your host. I am the one.
You know, I had a young man come up to me. He said, "You are the one." I said, "Yes. Yes, I am." He said, "I have a question for you." He said, "Is it wise to date a baby mama?" Well, here's the thing. I said, think about it for a minute. What is the benefit that you will get? Avoid everything else. The first thing I want you to think about is that what will you get out of it? I'm going to show a clip where a woman got offended when she was asked that.
Let me ask you this. How are your kids are going to be an asset to me if I was dating you?
I would never date a man that ever asked me no craziness like that.
See,
I would never.
But
Because
that's
you
the
would
problem.
never ask me how my kids would be an asset to you.
That's the thing.
Now let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and jump at that part right there, ladies and gentlemen. I want you to notice the attitude and the defensiveness of this woman. But most importantly, what I want you to notice is the fact that she took extreme ownership of those children. She said, another man cannot ask me what my children can do for them, what my children, how my children can be an asset to them. You know what that means? That means any man who plays the stepfather to these children will have all the responsibility, but none of the authority. He will not have any ability to correct that child. If he try to correct that child, let's say through physical discipline, that man will go through hell, not only from the mother, but possibly from the baby.
Now, if you don't think that you should ask yourself about the benefits that you will get, you are a fool. Because people don't change. One of the old cliches that people always tell you is, oh, no, people change. You know, they was in a bad relationship. Then the next thing they'll say is, well, I was young. Okay. Yeah, I was young too. I'm old now. People don't change. So one thing I can guarantee you is the same way she treat that first man. In today's terms, they call baby daddy. I think that's stupid as hell, but that's what they called them. But I can guarantee you one thing, the same way that she treated him, she will treat you worse. One thing I know for a fact is that people learn from past mistakes. And one thing that they'll tell you is, I'll never allow that to happen to me again. So in other words, you're not going to be treated the way that that first male was treated, as they use the term baby daddy or boyfriend, whatever the hell they want to call it. But I can guarantee you one thing, you will not be treated that way. And the benefits that you will get, you're going to have to determine that for yourself. Is it worth it? Now, one thing for sure is the way she spent money is the way she's going to spend money. In other words, the way she spent money in the past, you're no different. As a matter of fact, you're going to come out your pocket even more. You know, the bad attitude is just simply going to get worse. And remember now, in the chain of command, what you're going to have is you will never be first. You can forget that. That goes out the window. Are you going to be second? Probably not. Third? Probably not. You'll probably come in fourth. I remember Kevin Samuels. He coined the phrase, that's a bad deal. Number one, the children will not come first. That woman, she's going to come first. Most women put themselves first. Oh, no, I put the kids first. No. Most women put themselves first. Second, it's probably going to be the children. Third, it's going to be probably grandma. You know, it is what it is. And her mother probably come fourth. And you'll probably come in maybe fifth, sixth, you know, all depends. Because that baby's father will always be in the picture. He's going nowhere. Let me start with a series of clips. I'll be right back.
If you had sons, would you want him to bring home a woman with 2 kids from another man that she went with, or would you want him to start his own family?
I'm gonna be honest. I would prefer him to start his own family. She made him happy, cool. But if we're gonna be honest, you would tell your children you would want them to start a family on their own.
Well, thank you for being honest, man. And what I need you ladies to start understanding is every man you run into is somebody's son. Mm-hmm. And just like you would love yours, they love theirs. In my personal opinion, women are going to have to find a far more effective way to explain why you are where you are. And it cannot be, I was young and dumb. It was a mistake. It was an experience. And why the relationship ended. It's almost predictable. We were engaged. All these women were engaged. And then all the relationship ended because of some form of abuse. I'm like, I have never met so many former engaged, abused women in my natural existence. Ever. But it seems like online, we seem to meet so many women who seem to have a similar story. To where honestly, most men don't believe it. I mean, if I can be honest, most men don't believe the stuff that most women say regarding their children. Because we've heard it too many times.
You know, the honeymoon of any relationship lasts maybe about 6, 7, maybe even up to 9 months. That's when you're in the honeymoon stages. And the thing you do in those 6 to 9 months is the thing that's going to determine your relationship. Because after the honeymoon phase go away, that's when reality sets in. Back in the 70s, Earth, Wind & Fire made a song, The Reasons. A lot of people seem to think that, well, they come up with different interpretations of what the song really means. My personal opinion, when he said the reasons that we're here, and he go on to say, after the love game has been played, all those illusions was just a parade. Then he said, then all the reasons start to fade. In other words, in a real relationship, after the honeymoon phase fade away, then you come to reality. I can't really say what I want to say, but PNC. I mean, some of you know exactly what that means. When you become clear of what happened after the love game, then you come back to your real mindset. reality seemed to set in. And that's when you realize, I messed up. I messed up. Black families used to be married, and black families used to remain married.
78% of black husbands were in their homes, married to the mother of their children, when they started the social engineering of the welfare state. Fast forward 50 years, 78% of black children are being raised in single-headed.
Until Mr. White came along. Mr. White? Yeah, here he is. This man right here, he came along. And he made black women a deal they could not refuse. And that's the problem in a nutshell. This is the reason why that all of this independent boss lady and all of that type of stuff came into play. But one thing about the Most High God, he makes you come back to reality. He say, if you want to do it, go ahead and do it. Go ahead. According to the scriptures. If you want to do it, go ahead. I'm going to turn you over to what you want. And then you will face the consequences. I have one final video. I'll be back.
As a woman, you have very little access to upper caliber men or whatever, and feminism lied to you if you're a baby mama. And I'm just gonna be completely honest with you. Highly educated men that make six figures, who take care of our bodies, and when we try, and those of us who travel the world, we do not marry 30-plus-year-old baby mamas. And I'm sorry that feminism has lied to you and told you that you're gonna have all this access to great men once you turn 30. It's not the case. If we have options, we marry 20 to 25-year-old women basically who don't have kids.
So once you women get in these relationships, I want you to think for a moment. I want you to think about the long term. Forget about that heat that you're in. There was a song in 1975, The Reasons by Earth, Wind & Fire. I want to read these lyrics right quick and tell me what you think. It says, now I'm craving your body. Is this real? Because I know it's lust. He said, temperatures rising. I don't want to feel. I'm in the wrong place to be real. He said, whoa, what I'm longing to love you. But he said, just for one night, kissing and hugging and holding you tight. Please let me love you with all my might. He go on to say the reasons that we're here, the reasons that we fear, our feelings won't disappear. He's smart enough to know that 6, 7, 8, 9 months, it's gone. And then he say, this is the part. He say, after the love game has been played, all our illusions were just a parade, and all the reasons start to fade. Now, for you younger people, say, Grandma, you got that old Earth, Wind & Fire album? There's a song called Reasons. Play it for me. Now, that's my interpretation of what it means. So when you start to have these babies and you realize that that guy is going to leave, you must understand you are a baby's mother. And what they tell me is your value goes straight down. Because for any man, it's a bad deal. I am your host. I am the one.